Hello everyone, welcome to Craftroom time with me, Mrs. Gigi. I'm all into cats lately, and that's because we do have the small little kittens at home. And I was thinking, what about creating something to go with these that I found online? So we are going to cut at least, let's see, two of them out and try to create the body and something else and try to create. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see. The cats that we got aren't really totally black, a little brown blackish, I would say, but the two black cats here will represent them both. And then we will see what will happen to this whole thing. So we have the first little head there, and then we will take this one to represent the other cat. This will definitely be our Luna, but she has a little bit more white, so it might be that I will do something. But the two smaller kittens first will definitely be a thing here. Let's see if we can do them on both of them here on this one, whereas they are siblings. And something like that. So now it's just a matter of creating the background first. So what are we really going to do? We are going to start with blue, because blue is my favorite color. Some watercolor first. Oh, not much water into that watercolor. Let's see. We can create something cute with these cats. They were, of course, like on Pinterest where I found these. Unfortunately, not the artist's name, at least that I couldn't find. But I'm using the heads and then creating my own version. Let's see, do I want to have the whole thing? I don't know. Let's look into it. Thinking there will be something like that. So let's just glue them down, because that's what we will do in the end anyway. Let's see. Or am I doing it this wrong way? Of course I am. I'm not really thinking. Just gonna tack it a tiny bit because I do want to have the somewhat of a something body wise here, and that one something like that, at least that I know, like that. And then the blue around, more blue, and you know, other things as well. But A little bit more. So I hope that each and every one of you looking at this video or here in the live are having a beautiful day, because here it's been really fall in the air, but a beautiful fall day, sun, and all the beautiful colors of, you know, fall like we have here in Sweden. Green and brown and orange and red and yellow and, you know, everywhere. Hello, Letitia. Welcome, welcome. So I'm just preparing the background here for my two little kittens. And then some stenciling will be a thing here. Let's see, which one are we going to do? We're going to use this one. And I'm thinking dark blue or even black. No, dark blue. If I can find it, that's, you know, one thing. Fall is definitely my favorite too. I love all the colors. Beautiful colors of the rainbow. With all the leaves and everything. Let's see. We are going to use some blue. And then, of course, let's see if we can. We will definitely. I'm just fine. You know, I'm working now and things, so I don't really have too much YouTube time, unfortunately. But I'm really, you know, glad that I have this work. I do like it a lot. So I hope everything is fine with you and family, of course. And little D. So we'll put it something in here in the middle here. You know, with work, unfortunately, not too much YouTube time, but I take at least like an hour each day or something. Or at least I have like 45 minutes to an hour. So now let's see, we will put the head, this one, or was it the other one? Something like this. I will definitely put a stencil. No, not a stencil, of course, not a stamp. Let's see what I have. Might need, let's see. Do I have words? I do not know. Where I have the word stamp? Let's look into these. These might be used. I like this one. This will definitely be used. Let's see. The phases are from what's the name? Oh, Pinterest. So unfortunately, not take credit for them, but you know, I'm using them in this creation. And hopefully it will be something cute in the end. Let's see. I feel like I want to have something, you know, a tiny bit blue there in the. Can we do that? Something like that. And then again up here. So these will definitely represent my two little kittens that we have at home. And then of course I will, you know, create something else with the other ones, because there were, let's see, these in there, and this is definitely Luna, and this could be the other female cat that we have, mom to these two. So am I going to add something else to the background? Not really, as far as these. See, they are even having some cat hair. So what have you been up to, Letitia? I know that you have been doing some color with me series, which was really, sounded really fun. I've seen a little bit of one of the episodes. So I am going to use a black marker for the bodies of these kitties. So I'm just going, you know, like this. And the thing with these, of course, let's see if we can, I would like to have a tiny bit more filled in here. Do the same on the other side. And then I do feel like I want to have hearts, some sort of hearts, and probably, let's see, they do need some sort of tail. Are you doing the twin kitties semi ones? You know, they aren't really totally the same, our small little kitties that we have. So I'm not totally doing them exactly the same, but I have to think a little bit before doing this. So I don't want to go with the marker straight onto the paper, because doing what I think and actually creating the thing is two totally different things in my mind. They aren't really same either, are they? Do I want them black? In one way I think I do, and in another one I don't. But I will definitely fill them in, because it feels kind of strange to have black heads and white bodies. Let's see, just doing a little bit of something here, making it easier with the marker, just straight on. I could of course take black watercolor or acrylics, but I kind of want to have it black, and the Poscas are really good at making it really, really black. Even though it takes a little bit more time. You know, I am exactly the same. That's why I usually use a pencil before creating anything. Because in my mind, you know, things could be totally different. Totally different. But this will represent, you know, the small little kittens doesn't really have names yet. We aren't really going to name them because they are not going to stay with us, as far as we know, as of right now anyway. So we will have them, of course, like the first 12 weeks. But other than that, they will go to new homes. Let's see, we'll have to shake this. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't really shared. I actually missed to do the sharing and everything today. I was like, oh, I will go live in 5 minutes. I haven't even started it yet. You know, done any sort of preparation. So that was my day. Is this giving up on me now? No, that's not a good thing. Let's help it out. Totally black. I definitely want black. Really, really, really black. This is of course quick, but many layers, and it will probably be really, really black. Hopefully. But the kittens aren't really totally black, so do you have any suggestions for any names? Could be kind of fun to, even though I don't know, they are going to friends of ours, so I don't know if they really, you know, they don't mind if we have given the names, I think. Let's see, let that one dry a tiny bit, and poor little kitty's tail there, it's half black as of right now. We'll just fill it in a little bit more. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome. Hope you have a beautiful day. Had a lovely day myself with beautiful fall weather, sunshine, and all the colors of fall here. And I have been thinking, because I know that not all of you have the opportunity to, you know, experience fall like me, with all the colors and, you know, the changing of all the colors in the year. see. Now I definitely need to concentrate a little bit, I feel, because of this smaller space of being there. Thank you so much, Letitia. Let's see if we can make this one a little bit darker. At least it's, you know, alive a little bit darker. I would even go one more coat. Yeah, those, you know, that it's beautiful to see the leaves change and the birds and everything. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Thumbs up, and sharing is always caring, as far as I see it. So these will be the two kitties. They aren't really, you know, one of them having yellow eyes here and the other one has one blue and one green. That's not like that in the real world, but they will at least represent our little kitties. They are 3 weeks now, so they are still tiny. And so I can of course not show you, at least not yet. We'll have to wait a couple more weeks. But I bet they would love it here in my craft room because it's, you know, under the lamps and everything. It's really, really warm. Let's see if we can create a tiny bit darker of a tail. And then, of course, not the names. Was thinking, like, I know that there is a one boy and one girl. Was thinking about Morris the other day. Calling for rain. Rain aren't really fun, but I like the sound of rain. I definitely love the sound of rain. It's so calming to me. So, what are we going to do with these? Putting some, look at the nail there, totally blue. Let's see if we can create a tiny bit darker blue at the bottom of this. Just a little bit. I'm sleeping right through the rain. Yep. I like when it rains. That and the feeling when you're in a caravan or something and listening to the rain or thunder or things. When you're inside the caravan or inside like a, I don't know, it's just a special feeling to me. Brings back a lot of memories, one might say. They do are really, really happy. And the small little kittens, they are actually trying to play a little bit, just been learning to stand up and walk. And now they are actually playing with each other for the first time today that I saw. Feels like they've never done anything other than that, though, because they're quick learners. Do need some darker. I don't know. I don't want to have it too dark, but it's a little bit too white. And then, of course, let's see, another round of the darker black here. Yep, that will do. Let's see, like that. And then the other cat, of course. So, do you have anything planned as far as crafting projects or anything today, or the near future? Anything that you want to announce? Please do. What do you have planned for in terms of your channel? I will link in your channels if needed, of course. Love to promote crafty friends in this community. So I was actually planning on something. A lot of recordings to do, but it's nice to have them done. Really nice to have them done. To have them like planned for the month, or maybe like a month ahead or something. I don't know. But it's really, really nice to have them done. And I've actually thought about that a little extra for me, because of my working schedule and things like that. So I'm, trying to learn when it comes to things that I want to do and things that I actually can do. Let's see, do I want to have, a tiny bit blue down here, maybe? Kind of feel like I do. Let's see if we can add some little tiny bit of blue. Maybe too small of a little dot there. Just, a tiny, tiny bit of something. And then there. And isn't it kind of fun when thinking about it? Just, a tiny something in the background makes the whole thing. Maybe just a tiny bit more there down here. Felt way better with that. Maybe something up here too. Now I'm just adding. That's that's the beauty of these creations. You'll never know until the end how the final result will be. Let's see. We'll definitely add a little bit of this. I don't know why, but I kind of felt it needed it. I'm just, I don't know. Do you have like a favorite stamp or anything? Because this is, I like this pattern. I don't even know what it is. To start with, I think it's a Tim Holtz one. I really don't know where I got it from, but I like it a lot. Now it's more of a complete thing. And then, of course, what about the hearts? Are we going to try a heart theme thing here? Let's see. We'll put those aside. We will actually draw a couple of hearts. And I'm going to cut them out and put them there. Don't ask me why, it's just a feeling. And that's why I'm cutting them out and you know, doing it like this, because if it feels totally wrong, you can always do plan B, which in this case is don't put them there. I'm just going to do like this. And my question to myself, leaves would be nice. You could definitely try leaves. Are we going with doodly ones then? Let's see, I will do leaves. I'm not really good in making ones. And of course, when thinking about it, I do need to downsize them a tiny bit. I'm not really thinking about the shapes, because when I do, oh, that's not a nice thing. Let's see. Green, brown, yellow, I don't know. I feel like I want to have green on these. I'm just going to try with these and then maybe make some more. Actually going a little bit darker. And then when it comes to, let's see, the hearts, I cannot leave them without the black border. Kind of feel like I want to outline everything with my fine liner pen because I love it. It's me almost. I always use my fine liner. Everybody that knows me know that I love these pens. I use them at work too, actually, with things. We'll have to let the leaves dry a tiny bit, and then we'll just try these. Quick and easy type of creation, isn't it? What I used to say, I usually say. Could definitely do something with these. See, and then I'm not really cutting on the black line, a little bit, trying at least to cut, you know, around it, but not on the black line. So I have a whole list of things that I really do need to do today. But I feel like doing this together with you, craft a little bit, is in a way more important because I feel like I need it. So the list with to-dos to wait a tiny bit. So let's see, well, how many have I done? 7. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, tie-dye heart. That would be fun. That would definitely be a thing. I did a little bit of tie-dyeing with my daughters this summer tie-dyed the t-shirts and things like that. Well, that's always fun to do because you'll never know the end result. Wasn't Janet Nash talking about tie-dyeing the other day, I would say, but the stream that she had recently? I think she was, or have I, or I don't know. There are so many great streamers out there. Let's see, we'll definitely need more hearts if we are going to use them. I feel like with the little small kittens, these, I kind of like the way like these are with hearts. Not really focusing on anything but cuteness in this, and one more. I feel like we need one more because it's a little, something up there, maybe. I don't know. Use them to I can finally use ink bottles. Ooh, ink bottles. Ink bottles are fun. Yeah. Oh, I haven't. Have I showed the inks that I got? I don't know if I have. I will do in just a second. Let's see. I tried. I actually got myself a little treat with a great price. They kind of act like besties as of right now, but they aren't, they are really small. They are just 3 weeks. We do need to let this dry a tiny bit, though. Thinking one heart there and the last one up there, I think, or off set it a little bit. And then just a matter of gluing these down. Hello, Sherry. Thank you. These will represent my 2 little kittens that we have. 3 weeks old today, or no, not really today, but as of now, they were 3 weeks this weekend. Kind of see their personalities a tiny bit more now, even though they are just 3 weeks. You can definitely see. So put a little bit more into these. And then I don't know where my good scissors went. Somewhere in the mess here. Because that's how I feel like right now. Let's see. This heart shape. And then what do you think? Offset it a tiny bit up here or further up? This is one of those great things when creating like this, looking in camera, because you see it in another angle. And of course, me and the scissors aren't really friends, so why aren't you Seriously, I just want to put you there to see. Yeah, that will do. Up there somewhere. And then, of course, I would have put names on here, but the kittens doesn't really have names, except me thinking of Morris for one. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Letitia. Have a beautiful and blessed day. So, I'm thinking Morris, there is one boy and one girl. We haven't really spoken about names because, as far as we know right now, we are not going to, have them. We are going to leave them with friends of ours, things like that. So, and I don't know. They know us, so they wouldn't be like mad or anything if we named the cats, but wouldn't it be more fun to have your own name? And that's why we haven't really called them anything. Of course, in the best of worlds, you would love to wait until these are totally dry. Do I have the patience? Of course not, no. So that was the kitty type creation. And then we do have, I don't know, are we going to put the mother in there? The mother is a little bit more black than this one, but there aren't really too many of them, looking great. And I will go in and do a little bit of touch up with some more paint when this is more dry, but I will definitely do something. Let's see, I feel like I want to create another one with our two other female cats. Let's see. Those two will go on another type thing. I have no clue. And these. Let's see what you do with you. These will represent the two female cats that we have, our little Luna and Fifi, which is the mother of the two kittens. So let's see. What are we going to create with you? I got inspired by Becca and Beth yesterday when they created the cats for the roller cat game. It was such fun to do those games. And I remember that Becca was creating a lot of cats. I think it was weekly, wasn't it? The weekly cat. So are we going this way for these? Let's think. Let's think a little bit. We're just doing this for fun. Just like this. And kind of the same, but with larger tails. And then the other one. I would say they are kind of friends, these cats. They they're not 100% because Luna is kind of fun. She thinks, at least that is how we feel here in family. I think that she thinks that she is a dog more than a cat. So she loves to be with our dog, Teddy. But the thing is, this cat, the mother of the kitties, she is a little bit afraid of the dog. And she wasn't really used to, being with other animals and especially dogs before we got her. So, Luna is thinking that she is definitely something else rather than, a specific cat. So let's look into these. My favorite color is blue. I tend to go blue. Are we going green on this one, maybe? Maybe a little bit more fall theme with yellow and orange. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Yellow and orange in the background. And of course, watercolors need water. I'm not really doing too much water because it takes a lot of time to dry. So I'm not really using too much water when doing lives like this. Or as small of amount of water that I can. Adding in a little bit orange. Just hello, Janet. So we are creating as of right now, 4 cats. I've done this one with the baby kittens representing them. So we are moving on to our other 2 female kittens or cats, the mother of the 2 and another one. Got a little inspired by Becca the other day. So now on to orange. And I'm not really going to add too much. Adding and here. A little bit of something, and I don't know, we made hearts on the other one. I feel like these 2 are more into trees than anything, so might be that we add something in the background. Bushes and trees are definitely their thing. Let's see, putting these ones on. Just gluing them on, really. And like I said before, these cat heads I found on Pinterest. Felt, I need to try to create something with them. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the artist that made these cat heads, but it's not me. But they were cute. So let that dry. We're going to add a little bit of color to the bodies of these cats too. A little bit more brown. Let's see if we can actually add a little bit, darker, way darker. She is more brown black than this. I don't want to say light gray, but it's lighter gray than she is, the mother of the kitties. Even though we do think that the father is a black cat, so that's why they are so dark. Let's see, just a tiny bit there. It feels like I'm, adding a little bit of everything color to this, because this female cat of ours, she is white on spots, and she is really, really dark black and yellow and a little bit of orange and a little bit of, and then the head is almost like black or really, really dark brown. So let's see what we can do. If they are starting to look somewhat like cats, or you can always pretend they are cats. Kind of feel like I want to dab. I don't know. Makes it a little bit more furry looking to me. I have no clue why, but tiny bit more water, because I don't really want to have it too black. It's the head that makes the cat. It's the head. I think it's the head. Everybody knows it's cats. I don't know, I think the mother of the kitties, she is like a tortoise type cat or whatever they are called. So she is kind of, I think there isn't it like a name for those cats, like tortoises? A little bit of green, green. Now, when looking at the green eyes here, a little bit of gray, a little bit of brown, a little bit of black, and all over. Really, this one is more into. This is a totally different type cat, and she is more, it's like this: orange, white, and black. That's what she is. So I'll definitely have to define her in this. Otherwise, you wouldn't really tell which is the body in. Maybe put a little bit darker here in her too. And even more, I would say. Almost totally dried brush. adding small bits and pieces of something. Isn't that what they are called? Like building up the picture, which takes a whole lot of, a couple of weeks or months or whatever in professional art. Could literally take, I don't even know how long, at least a couple of weeks if you want to build it up correctly and do it like a really professional. We all know that's really not me at all. She is way more white than this, but I can't really do I don't want to leave too much white. That's the thing. And then on these, I definitely want to outline them. It feels a little bit strange without the outlining on these. I don't know about you, but outlining it like this kind of finish it off in a way. And then, of course, I see you do need to put a little bit more glue underneath there. And this bit of, creating the curves like this. I don't know. It is what it is. So, Tisha told me before to make leaves. That's more in these cats, not really the smaller ones. The smaller ones haven't really, haven't done anything else but drinking milk and slept until a week or two ago. No, a couple of days ago, I would say. Why? Has this one clogged again? Don't tell me that. I'm not in my craft room. I don't know, as much as the time that I'd like to, because my things are clogging up on me, all the glues and everything. Just a tiny little amount and like that. Let's see. We will use these creating some sort of something, or at least try to anyway. Maybe one would say start it off with these. And we did do last week a thing with leaves too, with the owl. But when it comes to the cats, I don't know about your cats if you have any, but they do like to either destroy the plants that I have in the kitchen windows and things, or go, if we let them out, which we aren't as of right now because it's cold, but that's where they climb up the trees and in the bushes and having fun and chasing each other like cats do. maybe we can kind of create something fun with these. Would say that we could do a fall inspired with some other leaves as well. Just have to try it out. And the best thing when doing it on a paper like this is to try it, and if you don't like it, you just, you know, I would say put it away on to another project, or in the bin they go. So these I will probably use, but if I'm not, I'm going to save them for tomorrow, for Frenzy on Wednesday. Let's see, I think we will definitely need more. I have no clue what to do with them, but let's look into it. I feel like I'm going to have something, you know, up here with leaves and things, and something in the background. So definitely more leaves. So I will actually do the whole paper here. It's just normal copy paper, nothing fancy. And I don't know, doodle leaves or whatever you like to call them. But we are going to create a couple of them here. And one funny thing, when I will actually put a picture up tomorrow if I can, but I saw on a tree today, it was totally natural to the tree. Nothing has ever been done to it, but it looked like an eye. So I will take a picture of it tomorrow and show you if I can. Let's see. We will go, we're going this mustardy color. I feel like I want to have like orange and mustardy and yellow, and I don't know. It will be one of those with, you know, a couple of, I don't want to say too many leaves, but I feel like it could be really, really a whole bunch of leaves in the background there on these. I do not know about that, Vanessa, but thank you. I used to make you know, like printables for kids, like coloring book printable things. So yeah, I've done that in the past. Made a coloring book out of, like, with I don't know how many it was, like 30 different prints, I think it was, for children. So like a coloring book. But I like I've told, I think I've talking to some of you with it about it, but I feel like I do this for fun only now. So of course I can put some, and I've done some of the things I've actually put in my group on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends, but other than that I won't be doing or putting, you know, things anywhere else but on my group if I feel like I want to put it in my group. most of the things that I've been making throughout the years are either oil, um, and not really, really. I don't know, you couldn't really see what it was. Just a creation. I would say even a 5-year-old could do beautiful art if you just had a couple of um, different colors and a canvas. That kind of art, or like children's inspired color book themed things. And I do like doodling, so yep, I've been doing that. And I have to show you, I cannot do it today, unfortunately, but I've done a little bit of doodling in the book, in my altered book. It was intended to be an altered book, but it became a doodle book instead. Let's see if we can give this cat, or these cats, there are actually two of them, even though I see one of them more like a dog. She was actually waking me up today, like, 2:30 a.m. and not more than half an inch from my ear or something. She wanted me to get up and give her something to eat. That's what she wanted. Like, meow, really the sound of, I'm starving, Mom, let me have some food. That type of meowing. Of course, she wasn't really starving. It's just, I know, it's a cat things and animal things, really. We do have a black lab, equals he is always hungry. So they are both now like, I want to have something to eat. And of course, we are not giving them things to eat when they want. They are on a schedule. Because if they would go with their schedule, they will be so heavy. So that wouldn't even be a thing. No. No, that was not that cat. The other one, our more dog-like cat. I definitely feel like she has been born in the totally wrong body, as a like a cat, even though she's a dog. Because she is acting like a dog. She is even the funny thing is, the other day I noticed, and I've been thinking about it earlier too. I saw her in the window, because it's cold and things, we don't let her out. So I saw her sitting in the window, and I was a couple of, maybe like half a yard or something. It was really, I could see the window clearly. There she was, watching me coming home from work. And when I was, I don't know, just about to open the door, there she was waiting for me. So she had run from the window, waiting for me, along with the dog, of course, along with Teddy, sitting there in the entrance, just waiting. So, and the other cat, she has never done anything like that. And she was purring, and of course Teddy was wagging his tail, like, happy to see me and things like that. But The cat, she was literally purring like, oh mom, you're home. And the other cat, the one with the babies, she is eating constantly, but that's another thing, because you know she has the babies and things and milk and things to take care of, so that of course she needs some extra calories. So let's see if we can create something fun with these leaves, or if this takes a whole lot more time than I intended it to be, which I'm not surprised if it is. So doodle some leaves. Could actually use these in the September journal for you know, like date things if I want to put, yeah. That we will have to think about a later date, because I'm not going to do anything in that one today. So one question though, I have actually thought about it, but I haven't asked anyone of you. If you are looking on Netflix, do you have a series or anything to recommend? And to all the replayers, please put it down in the comment box. It's always fun to look at, you know, a new movie or a new series, things like that. So you know, me and my husband, we usually look on, I don't know, either one of those, like streaming. We don't really look as much of, you know, the news, other than, yeah, it was election last week, so we did look a little bit, but usually not looking at normal TV channels, things like that. It's a whole lot of Netflix for us. So now, what are we going to do with these? We have cut them out, looking into this creation of ours, I would say, that we have done. Let's see, is it something that we feel like it's a yes or not? I don't know. Just to create a little bit of fall theme thing, maybe. A fall feeling, if that's the case. But that one there, I feel like we need some more green, don't we? Yep, something like this. It's just a matter of gluing them down. It's like, do it, Gigi, or just leave it as it is. So I'm just gluing them down, because why wouldn't I? Fall inspired, and then, you know, they like to be in the bushes and in the trees and everywhere. do have a couple of more of these, so let's see. It's again one of those quick and easy type things here, but fun to make these creations. Let's see, do we have more color? Another green. And yep, we do need another orange. Let's see, that one. It's the big one there. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Do we want to have more of these? Or are we going to save them for tomorrow? I don't know. I feel like I want to save these for tomorrow. Yeah, maybe that one. The last one down here. And these will be used in something, maybe a cluster, or I don't know, maybe a cluster. So these I will put away until tomorrow, or I will just leave it as it is. Really, that's what I will do. So we did at least a couple of things today. My coffee is totally cold, which is usually the case when I do something like this. But the main reason, let's see, this is dry. Could be that I put another coat of black on there. I do want to have them, you know, even darker because they are. And now is the time, like, don't put anything more on there because now you will ruin the whole thing. Isn't it something like that? Enough is enough. Let's see, a little bit darker. And I will probably go back and do another coat later on when this coat is dry. But I will leave it like this for now. And actually, the case of today, I will leave you like this with my 4 kittens. And I will be back again tomorrow for Friends Day on a Wednesday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Sneezing fit? No, we don't like that, Vanessa. I hope that you're not, catching a cold or anything. Oh, they look part like Siamese cats. But yeah, they kind of are. I will have to show you someday, but I do have to wait a tiny bit because, they are only 3 weeks. And then Luna, of course, she is, I don't know, out there with the dog somewhere. For next week, I think I will start a totally different project, but that will be a thing for next week. And tomorrow I will be back. Friends Day on Wednesday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janet, for being here today. Thank you, Vanessa, for being here with me. Thank you, Letitia. And thank you to each and every one of you in the balcony listening, and to all the replayers. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye, everyone.